contains critical thinking. What is critical thinking? Critical thinking is the disciplined intellectual process of applying skillful reasoning as a guide to belief or action, as defined by Paul Ennis and Norris. So, in simple words, we can understand critical thinking is the thinking which is more systematic and disciplined. It is full of intellectual or brain usage, and it is a process oriented planning. When you think in a systematic order with a lot of openness to question and reflect on reasoning process also, it's called as a critical thinking. Skills in critical thinking. Interpretation is the first skill in critical thinking, that is the ability to understand and explain the meaning of information or an event. How do you interpret a sentence or a paraphrase which has been told to you? Second is analysis, the investigation of a course of action based on objectives and subjective data. So very important it is not only to interpret but to analyze to some decisions or conclusions. Evaluation, it's the process of assessing. What do you assess here? What do you come down to? It's very important to understand that. Is a positive assessment or a negative assessment? Again, explanation, the ability to clearly and concisely explain one's conclusions. Whatever you conclude has to have some rationale of explanation with questions and answers. Self-regulation. It involves monitoring one's own thinking, which means reflecting on the process of leading to the conclusions. Individuals should self-correct the thinking process as and when needed. So that's all for today, students. We'll continue in the next class tomorrow. Thank you.